This afternoon's programme we have David Bowie, who's famed in hit parade circles for one of last year's best records, Space Oddity, and he'll be joined a little later on in the programme by a horde of musicians. We'll tell you about that when it comes. First thing that he's going to sing just by himself with his own guitar is a Jack Brel composition. This is David Bowie and Port of Amsterdam.
In the port of Amsterdam there's a sailor who sings of the dreams that he brings from a wide open sea. And in the port of Amsterdam there's a sailor who sleeps while the riverbank weeps to the old willow tree. And in the port of Amsterdam there's a sailor who dies full of beer, full of cries in a drunken down fight. And in the port of Amsterdam there's a sailor who is born on a hot muggy morn by the dawn's early light. Port of Amsterdam, where the sailors all meet, there's a sailor who eats only fish heads and tails. He'll show you his teeth that have rotted too soon, that can haul up the sails, that can swallow the moon. And he yells to the cook with his arms open wide, oh, bring me more fish, throw it down by my side. And he wants so to belch, but he's too full to try. So he stands up and laughs and he zips up his fly. In the port of Amsterdam you can see sailors dance, paunches fastening their pants, grinding women to paunch. They've forgotten the tune that their whiskey voice croaks, splitting the night with the roar of their jokes. And they turn and they dance and they laugh and they lust till the rancid sound of the accordion bursts. And then out of the night with their pride in their pants and the slut that they tow underneath the street lamps. In the port of Amsterdam there's a sailor who drinks and he drinks and he drinks and he drinks once again. Oh, he drinks to the health of the whores of Amsterdam who've given their bodies to 1,000 other men. It's the bargain, their goodness, their virtues all gone for the few dirty coins when he just can't go on. Throws his nose to the sky and he aims it up above and he pisses like I cry for an unpaid for love. In the port of Amsterdam, in the port of Amsterdam.
Very tasty indeed. That's a Jack Brel song that I haven't heard before, actually. Port of Amsterdam. Anyway, this second song is one that David wrote himself, and it's on his LP, which some of you may have heard, I hope you will have heard, called evocatively and with a certain kind of charm, David Bowie. And it's a good name for an LP, I think. And the song is called God Knows I'm Good.
I was walking through the counters of a national concern, and the cash machine was spitting by my shoulder. And I saw a multitude of faces, honest, rich and clean, as the merchandise exchanged and money roared. And a woman, hot with worry, slyly slipped a tin of stewing steak into the paper bag at her side. And her face was white with fear in case her actions were observed. So she closed her eyes to keep her conscience blind, crying, God knows I'm good, God knows I'm good, God knows I'm good. Maybe God will look the other way. God knows I'm good, God knows I'm good, God knows I'm good. Maybe God will look the other way. Hey! she moved toward the exit, clutching tightly at her paper bag. The perspiration trickled down her forehead, and her heart, it leapt inside her as the hand laid on her shoulder. She was led away, bewildered and amazed. In her head, the pounding cash machines were shrieking on the counters as her escort asked her softly for her name. And a crowd of honest people rushed to help a tired old lady who had fainted to the whirling wooden floor, crying, "God knows I'm good, God knows I'm good, God knows I'm good. Surely God won't look the other way. God knows I'm good, God knows I'm good, God knows I'm good. Surely God won't look the other way." No, no.
And that was called God Knows I'm Good. On this next number, in addition to John Cambridge on drums and Tony Visconti on bass, and of course David on guitar, we have Mick Ronson, who'll be playing lead guitar, who's recorded on Michael Chapman LPs. Those of you who heard Michael Chapman LPs, one of my favourite singers. And the first thing that the full band will be doing is called The Width of Circle.
Again at me. Well, I said hello and I said hello, and I asked why not, and I replied I don't know. So he asked a simple black girl who was happy as can be. Well, he laughed and said, "Quit, Scarlett."
band that was called the Width of Circle. Are you going to be doing gigs with this band?
Well, looking at them, no. Yes, we're going to do some gigs. Are we, Michael? Michael doesn't really know. He's just come down from Hull, and I met him for the first time about 2 days ago through John, the drummer, who's worked with me once.
I see, but you are planning to go on the road, as it were?
Yes, very shortly.
Well, let's hear a little bit more of this band, and this is another song called Unwashed and Somewhat Slightly Dazed.
Spy, spy, pretty girl, I see you see me through your window. Don't turn your nose up, well you can if you need to, you won't be the first or last. It must strain you to look down so far from your father's house. And I know what a louse like me in his house could do for you. But I'm a queen, yeah, of a great utopia dream. And you're the queen, yeah, of the great utopia dream. Oh. It's rotting where the rats chew my bone, and my soul gets empty, seeing nothing but pain. I keep having this brainstorm about 12 times a day. Now you could spend the morning walking with me by the maze, but I'm unwashed and somewhat slightly dazed. I got eyes on my backside. It's the electric tomato on credit card robbery. There are children in washroom holding hands with the queen, and my head's full of murders where only killers scream. Now you could spend the morning walking with me by the maze, 'cause I'm unwashed and so much slightly dazed. Now you run from your window to the porcelain bowl, and you're sick from your ears to the red pocket drawer. You should spend the morning walking with me by the maze. The time unwashed and happily slightly dazed. Oh, yeah. Oh. Thank you.
Well, that was a bit of a treat, that, actually. That was called Unwashed and Somewhat Slightly Dazed.